Okay, so let's go ahead and add the script for the night 2. So right here in the night folder we will create a C# script by the name of night AI 2. Click on night 2 and simply drag and drop this script. Okay, and also from the night 1 copy the capsule collider component and paste it right here. That is it. Okay, now let's open this script, and what we will do to the script is remove the start and update method and then copy all of the code from this night AI1 script. Okay, so let me copy all of this code. Since everything else will be the same, but we will be just removing the walking code. Okay, the walking and waypoints code. Okay, so now these variables will be the same. We don't need to change that. We just need to remove this destination variables and everything else will be the same. Then in the update we will remove this walk method. Okay, so inside this walk method let's remove all of this code. Okay, and change this to idle, and right here change this to idle as well. Okay, and in the idle what we will do is that we will set the running animation to false. So we will say anime dot set bool, and right here set the run parameter to false. Okay, because when the player is in the idle he will stay like that. Okay, but when the player gets inside the vision radius then the knight will simply run towards the player. Okay, from here let's remove this idle code from there. Okay, the animation code in which we set the idle to false. Right here the idle will be false and right here the idle will be true. Then right here we will remove the walk. Since we don't have any walking now, we just have the attack and run. Okay, also let's remove this locate destination from here as well, because as you know that we don't have any walking. Okay, the knight will be in the idle mode. Okay, so this is all of the changes which we need to do inside the script. Okay, and we will not be changing the attack 1 2 3 4 method names and not even these parameters, because the parameters is same. Okay, if I show you the animator, okay, as you can see attack 1 2 3 4 they are all of the same, so we don't need to do any more changes. Now we just need to assign these things. So the moving speed will be 1, the running speed will be 3, the current moving speed will be added automatically. We don't need this turning speed, so if we get back right here, let's click on this turning speed. As you can see we don't need this now, not even the stop speed. Okay, so remove that, get back to Unity, and you will notice they are now no longer right here. Okay, now the maximum health is 120, current health will be 0 because this will be assigned when the game start. Right here we need to provide the player body, so assign the player body, select the player layer, and in the vision radius we will say 7, the attack radius will be 2. You can give whatever vision and attack radius as you want. Okay, right here we need to assign the attack area, so right here let's create an empty game object inside this knight 2 and name this as attack area. Then click on knight, add this attack area and move this attack area right here. That is it. Then the give damage will be 10. Okay, the give damage for the knight 1 was 5 and for this one it will be 10 because this knight will be a little bit more powerful, because this knight already have the sword and the shield. Okay, then the attacking radius will be 2 and the time between attack will be 2 as well. And as you know that the attack radius right here was 1, so make this attack radius as 1 as well. That is it. Now if we just simply play the game, okay, there is the knight. The knight is in the T pose. Okay, we don't want the knight to be in T pose. This is because we didn't add the animator, so make sure that you add the animator as well, and then again play the game. Okay, so the knight is still in T pose. Let me get closer to the knight. As you can see, there it is, the knights. I don't know why it is happening. I think we didn't add the avatar right here in the animator. So if you go inside the player model, let's click on knight 2, let's click on the rig. Alright, we forgot to add the rig, I mean change the rig to humanoid, so make sure that you do that and then create from this model, select that, click apply, and it will create a avatar right here. So now if you click on knight 2, let's simply drag and drop this avatar in there. Okay, so if your character is doing the same, then make sure that you change it to humanoid, then create from this model, click apply, and if you expand that, it will give you this avatar. Then simply click on the knight 2, drag and drop the avatar in there. Okay, then simply just play the game, and you can see that now the knight is playing the animations perfectly fine. As you can see, the knight is following us. Now we stop right there, but when we get out of the vision radius and then get inside the vision radius, now as you can see, the knight is attacking us, but the knight is a little bit too close to the player. So let me make the attack radius as 1.2 or 1.5. okay, I think we need to change this to 2. Or let's just make this as 1.8. I think 1.8 will be a good value. Okay, so make this as 1.8. that is it. So now you notice that this knight can also now damage the player and also play all of the animations perfectly fine, as you can see. Okay, you can notice now that the knight can damage us. Okay, as you can see, it is showing hitting player after every 2 seconds. So 1 2. Okay, as you can see, hitting player is right there. Okay, so the knight 2 all set up. Let's end this video right here.